Hello!
I knew I knew I was forgetting something. I forgot to I forgot to mute my TV. Sorry about that. Hey everybody, I'm that one person. Welcome to Super Mario 64. I've been doing a lot of... I feel like I've been getting a little bit stressed with my streams a bit lately. I think it's mostly just because it's getting really hot these days in the desert. So I decided to do something a little bit more familiar with. Something I know like the back of my hand. Welcome to Mario 64. I already said that. We're gonna be trying to get through the whole game. Well, I mean, we can easily get through the whole game, but I mean, like, all of it. We're going for 100% live on stream, because... why not, I guess? Also, as I'm sure you've noticed, this is the 3D All-Stars version, because I have it, and I might as well get my money's worth, you know? Anyway, that's about it. I will shut up for the intro.
Okie dokie!
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
It doesn't matter. It's fucking Mario 64. It's not like the plot matters. I was gonna read the text, but... you know. We all know this game. We all know the deal. You know? Anyway... I don't really have any specific reason as to why I wanted to play this, just besides... I've been stressed, and I thought maybe this would be a fun game to help me de-stress with. But man, this game is so fucking nostalgic. It's nostalgic, but at the same time, something about the graphics of the 3D All-Stars version... oh, shit. Thank you for the raid, Arizona. Hang on. Thanks for the raid, I appreciate it. The graphics of this version feel very uncanny to me. I know that sounds weird, but... something about them looks too smooth. Right? I know that sounds weird, but... because for 3D All-Stars, they upped the graphics on everything. Well, not everything. You can tell from the walls. But, like... mostly, like, the UI and the painting. Something about it just feels off. It's just uncanny how slightly better looking it is. I don't know. Maybe it was just crazy. This is probably, like, what it looked like back in the day, or what it felt it looked like. Also, thanks for the lurk, Arizona. I appreciate it. I hope you had fun with the rest of your stream. Sorry I couldn't be there for all of it, but, you know, I had to get ready for my own and eat something. Also, for those who don't know, I was literally just on Arizona's stream. Raid went through, yeah? Yeah, it looks like the raid went through. I don't think I have, like, a notification for it besides, like, the default Twitch one. But it sounds like the raid went through, and it seems like the raid went through. So I'm assuming the raid went through. Okay, I'm gonna head to my dinner, then you have fun with Mario. Thank you. I hope you have good, I hope your dinner's alright. I lost track of what I was saying. Fuck, I genuinely did completely lose track of what I was saying because of that raid. Anyway, this is not gonna be like a speedrun or anything. I mean, I might be getting through it quickly. I'll try to get through it as quick as possible. But I'm not gonna have, like, obviously, you've probably already noticed that there's no timer on this. I'm just kind of having fun with it. I guess you could consider this me showing off or something, I don't know. I'm just here to have fun. I mean, that's kind of what I am for all my streams. But, you know. I think this is like a really good example of what I think I was saying last. It just feels weird how smooth and round he is. I mean, like, this is probably what it felt like it looked like back in the day. But it just feels weird, you know? It just doesn't feel right seeing all these details. Like, is that just me, or am I crazy? I could just be crazy. Anyway, the strategy with this guy is to let him walk towards you a little bit first, because if you don't, and you're just, like, looping around him the whole time, he just kind of walks onto you. It's really awkward, because he'll very clearly be going way faster than he should be, and then the moment you, like, give him a second to actually start walking, suddenly he can barely turn at all again. It's really janky. But, I mean, I get what they were going for. They didn't want players to just back-to-back to throw him over and over. Hang on a sec. You recovered one of the stolen power stars. Now you can open some sealed doors in the castle. Yeah. Okay, so I know that we can't get everything here right away, but I know we can do most of it. I think the only one we can't do involves the wing cap, which we don't have yet. I hope nobody came here for, like, experiencing the game and the dialogue. I'm just kind of going through it. I'm just, again, here to have fun. And I know I can teleport to skip to the end, but also, where's the fun in cheating? I mean, they put it there as, like, a way for you to do it anyway, but still, you get the point. I know he gets pissed off at you if you use the cannons, which I think you could technically do right now, but it won't really matter, because, as I said, he gets pissed off. He gets pissed off, and he won't let you take the star. I don't remember if he, like... I know in, like, more modern games, like Mario Galaxy, if you do something like that, they'll, like, kill you instantly. Even if you just fail the minigame anyway, it just kills you, so you have to restart. Or so you can restart easier, I guess I should say. But I think here it just kind of leaves you there, which is, I mean, kind of awkward, but kind of funny. Ah, barely over a minute. Alright, that's fine. So this is the fun part of this level. Now we just wait. And wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. God damn. His ass! Oh, there he is. Camera's at kind of an awkward angle. Yeah. If I remember correctly, my preferred camera angle is this one. It's not the normal one, so it might feel a bit awkward at first, but having, like, this pulled-out Mario cam really does feel a lot more open. Confetti? Oh, shit! I thought something was weird. I saw the confetti command. Hi, give me a second. Okay, try the confetti now. I forgot to set something up. Thank you for unintentionally reminding me.
Congratulations!
There we go. That's better. Sorry, I forgot to set up the bot that takes care of that. I didn't see what the star was. Okay, we can do this one. Wait, hang on. We can almost do this one. We gotta check this guy first. We gotta talk to this guy. There we go. Anyway, well, I'm just kind of going through this game. How's everyone's day going? What's going on with you guys? Got anything you want to share? I'm just gonna kind of keep playing the game and talking about nothing anyway, so might as well try to strike up a conversation, I suppose. Anyway, as you can see, when you talk to some of these guys, you get a candy. I'm explaining this to people who haven't played this game before. You know, so if it seems like I'm pandering or anything, I'm not really. I'm just trying to explain for those who don't know, because it's the modern day. Not everyone plays this. Some people are busy playing their fucking Fortnites or whatever. Good day, it's hot out. Damn global warming. Oh, I know exactly how hot it is, because we are in the same household. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, that's right. There's two cannons up here. I always get confused. Yeah, that actually kind of swings back to what I was talking about way at the beginning of this stream. I feel like I've been kind of stressed and angry on some of these streams lately. It's just been because it's so hot here. Why is it shaking? Hello? Okay. Oh, is it the balls rolling by? I don't remember that happening. That's fine. But yeah, I think a big reason why I've been kind of upset lately is just because it's really hot here. So I can't really get a chance to cool down sometimes. How's my day? My day has been fine. I've been getting a bunch of small things done. Like, I've been getting a little bit of progress done on a lot of different things for all sorts of Twitch and YouTube and everything. Plus, after that, for like the past 2 hours, I was on Arizona's stream because she wanted to do Left 4 Dead. Well, I mean, she didn't know specifically what she wanted, and she just threw Left 4 Dead out there, and I offered to join her. So I just want to make this clear. It's not her fault. I need to actually read these. 8 red coins, I got this. But yeah. So I was just doing some Left 4 Dead with Arizona, doing a bunch of little small bits of work for various things, got some editing done, got some more secret project done. I think that's it, actually. But that secret project, it's something relatively small, but it's going to be a big change for just everything on both the YouTube and Twitch channels, because I'm going to be able to use it for a lot of shit. I'm not sure if I already mentioned what it was, but I'm not going to now. There we go, that's the camera. That's the camera we want. I forget that it, like, resets your camera every time. It's a little high. Nope, hang on. Camera in this game is not great, I will say. I love this game, and I know it's been said a billion times, so people already get the point by now. But man, sometimes it feels like the camera does not want to cooperate. Sometimes it works just fine. Now it's fine, kind of. Other times, my god. Usually when it gets stuck like that, though, that's when I resort to this. Nope, this. It has a bit of an awkward downwards angle, but it's very workable, I would say. You know, when I'm not doing that. I mean, I've played lots of games with far worse cameras, to be fair. Which is kind of sad, because Mario 64 is kind of infamous for its camera, now that I think about it. But, you know, it is how it is sometimes, I guess. I know I already said this, but goddamn, like, everything about this game just hits different, you know? I feel like a lot of games don't really hit this very specific feeling anymore for me. I don't know, it might just be me, it might just be because of nostalgia. Maybe it is because games are just different these days. I feel like part of it is just because so many games try so hard to not actually look or feel like games anymore. And, like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having, like, a super realistic HD graphics set or whatever. But at the same time, I feel like there's nothing wrong with having something a little more... like, you're more focused on making it look nice than making it look realistic. Because those aren't always the same. I mean, just look at Minecraft. That shit has squares. Everything is fucking squares in that game. You're telling me that looks realistic? But at the same time, it still looks nice a lot of the time. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna be ranting about a bunch of stupid shit this entire stream. Really, this entire series, because I do plan on 100% completing this game, all the way through. And it's not too exciting right now, because it's just the beginning. But, you know, that's just how it is with a lot of games, I feel. shit. I forgot something. So, some players might not know this. I assume most do, but you know. I can't complete this star, but we do need to go back here for something else. A lot of most levels in the game. I'm pretty sure every, like, actual level, like this one, as opposed to, like, a secret level or something, has a secret objective to it that the game only tells you in, like, one very specific dialogue. If you get 100 coins in a level, you get a star. Obviously. Well, I mean, not obviously, but simple as that. The game doesn't tell you that, except for one very specific spot. But honestly, it's kind of a fun challenge sometimes. I wouldn't say it's all that bad here. It's definitely a longer objective here, considering a lot of the time you have to go through and very carefully kill every little enemy and get every little obstacle and breakable thing and every little secret. It can be pretty interesting sometimes. Or it can just be a very long time-consuming thing. Or both, honestly. A lot of the time it's both. But that's fine. If we're going for 100%, then we're gonna have to do it anyway. Just... Alright. This is probably a weird thing to complain about. Well, not really complain, but just a thought. Honestly, I know I'm the outlier here. I kind of like the janky punch in this game. I know it's not all that great, this thing, but the fact that they allow you to use that to do so many other moves, like this, you know, things like that. Like, it feels like there's a lot of variety with the moveset because of the punch. Meanwhile, you have Mario Sunshine, which, I mean, I don't have anything wrong with. Well, there's nothing wrong with what it has. I don't have anything against it, but I do feel like it feels a little bit more restricted with its moveset as opposed to what this game is. I mean, a lot of the stuff from this game is still in that game. It's mostly like the attacking and stuff. You only really have your jumps and your water gun. That game was weird. All Mario games are weird, to be fair. I mean, like I'm saying, that game is weird while looking at this, so, you know. Come on. There we go. Probably gonna have to grab most of the red coins again, just so I could get the red, or the 100 coin store. I'm just talking without really thinking, and you know what? That's fine. Sometimes you need to just do something and talk and get it all out of your system without actually, like, saying anything important. Right? I'm a streamer. I'm not a fucking political leader or something. I don't need to say anything important. I can just play a game, talk about stupid shit, and that's it. And that's fine. You know? Not everyone's all that important, and that's okay. Just because you're not as important as someone else doesn't mean you aren't still important, you know? Everyone's probably important to at least one other person. So never feel like you don't mean anything, or you don't matter or something. Even someone who just fucking plays random video games and says random bullshit, they're still important. And that's okay. I don't even know what's fucking going on about now. Don't mind me. Don't listen to me. Never listen to me. Well, maybe that last part, maybe listen to it, because I feel like that had some nice points in it. But just in general, you shouldn't listen to me, because I'm kind of dumb. I'm kind of dumb, and I say a lot of shit, and I don't even think half of that shit even makes sense. I wonder if... I know in this game, I think it was this game, if you ground pound certain signs, it like gets half embedded in the ground. Maybe that was just the DS version. I don't know. I don't like the DS version. Actually, that's an interesting question. I don't know if anyone's gonna be here to answer this, but YouTube, Twitch, tell me, what do you think of Super Mario 64 DS? I feel like it has some interesting ideas, but overall it's just not a very good port of the game. Well, I mean, it's not really a port, it's more of a reimagining, really. It doesn't follow the main game's plot or anything the same as this one does. There's a lot of weird differences all throughout. And, like, I feel like it adds a few neat ideas here and there. Why didn't I open this? Why didn't I open the gate? I should have opened the gate while I was there. I feel like it adds some cool things, like the multiple playable characters and everything, and more stars, but I feel like a lot of it overall amounts to nothing all that interesting. I mean, the new characters are fine, but I feel like instead of... I don't know. It feels like... I don't know how to describe it. It feels like the characters weren't integrated all that cleanly, because instead of actually having what they had with this game, where everything kind of fit together well, it feels like they just kind of... How do I describe this? They modified Mario's moveset so that he couldn't do everything he could before, purely so that the other characters could have some more use. And it just feels kind of awkward. I mean, that's not really the worst thing about all of it, though. The worst part about the remake, or remake, demake, the DS version, the port, whatever you want to call it, reimagining, the worst part is obviously the controls. Because as you can tell with this game, you have like full 8-direction movement. You only have like, it's only like this in the DS version. Wait, no. No, even with this, I'm using the D-pad now. On the DS version, I don't think it even let you do corners like this. It probably did, but I don't remember it being this... I don't know. The DS version's controls just don't feel right, is what I'm trying to say. It's not a great experience, and I would not really recommend it. I mean, like, that version is also very nostalgic for me because I had it as a kid. But looking back on it now, it's definitely one of those things that were better when you were younger. But I mean, hey, not everything can hold up these days. Did that coin just teleport? It's gonna disappear. I think it's gone. I lost it. Okay, well. Hopefully one coin won't matter all that much. I've been pretty thorough with everything else, I feel. So I don't think it's gonna matter that much overall. Also, I hope you guys don't mind that my style of this game is kind of repetitive, with me going through the same level over and over again until I have everything from it. That's just kind of what you have to do with the way that this game was set up. Damn it, I thought maybe since the guy respawned I could get the point out of him too. I just feel like it's easier to do everything one by one without going to random stars in between most of the time. Just so I don't lose track of anything. Okay, nothing up here. So I should only really have to do this, which is gonna be the obnoxious part. I mean, it's not like the end of the world or anything, but it's kind of a pain in the ass having to do this. To get 100 coins, you need to get some of those up there. I shouldn't have grabbed that yet, because I might land on that now. So this is for the star that we're actually on right now. I think we could actually do it right now, but it's not easy. We got 2 of them. We're supposed to fly through the 5 different rings up there, but it's really hard to do without the wing cap. It's really hard to do with the wing cap. Honestly, it's just kind of a hard mission to do. Come on. Did I already get this? No. Okay, well that's perfect. No, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. I screwed it up. They're all gonna disappear before I get up there. Oh my god. It was right there. It was right in front of me. We're off to a bad start. This is the first level of the first stream. And we should not be struggling this much. I should not be struggling this much. No. Alright, well, at least there's still those rings of coins up there. I could try to get the coins without the wing cap, or get like this star without the wing cap. I honestly think it'll just be easier for us if we come back later with it though. So I'm just gonna grab these and then probably head for the Chain Chomp Gate one. Grab like 2 more. And then we're gonna have to go all the way back up and grab the star. There it is. Nope, okay. Oh, but I'm 1 away from getting it. Alright, how about this? If I actually do get the last ring on this 1 attempt... Okay, we're not going that way. Then I'll grab that star, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to grab specifically the wing cap one. Come on. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm really interested to hear what other people think about Super Mario 64 DS. I feel like they tried their best with the technology, but didn't realize that even though they could technically run a version of Mario 64 at 60 FPS on the DS, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's all that great because of the controls. That's the biggest problem here. And a lot of the other changes I feel are either just kind of not all that interesting or just kind of take away... Well, not take away... Maybe a little bit. It's kind of a pain in the ass with the whole character thing. I feel like it's better when you're just able to choose which character you want to play as. I don't want to aim too high because I don't want to go over it, but I don't want to aim too low, so I go under it. But I don't know exactly what the angle would be. Perfect. Okay.
Here we go!
I wanted to grab this one when I was getting the red coin star, because you can keep playing after getting the 100 coin star. But I kind of forgot to do that. So that's why we kind of had to stick around here more than normal. I usually get both the 100 and red coin stars all at once. Okay, so I think this one would be like here. Not even close. Alright, we'll worry about it later then. I hope you guys aren't ready to be done with here in fucking Yahoo. I thought I could crouch under it. There we go. Alright. Oh, come on now.
Here we go!
I think that's about all we can do for this first one. Six out of 7 stars isn't that bad, though. Yeah, we'll just come back later, and if there's, like, another one that I missed, well, then we'll probably notice that. Because that Chain Chomp star was the last one in that level, so it'll kind of show us all of them. I'm just gonna kind of go through this, like, the normal-ish order, I think. You know, I feel like with how many streams I've been doing lately, ever since I upped it to 3 a week, I haven't had as much to say. You know? I feel like I don't really have much time to do much else. So I genuinely think I might... I don't know, I've been saying that off and on constantly for a while now. But, like, I'm just not sure, you know? Maybe okay, you're alive again. Maybe it would be better for me to do less streams, but at the same time, I don't really want to... I don't know, I feel like it's fine when I have everything planned out, more or less. But when I don't, I just kind of have an awkward situation. At the same time, as I said, I don't feel like I have as much to talk about on these streams, just because a lot of it is taken up by me just... Like, a lot of my time now is just me planning and or doing these streams. So, you know, it's just kind of an awkward place I put myself in. What do you think, chat? That was way too close. I'm asking you guys a lot of questions today. I hope you don't mind. Sometimes it's nice to just ask questions as opposed to being the one giving the answers. You guys want to see a cool trick with this guy? Yep, you don't even have to dodge. You just time that shit and you go straight through. I'll try to show off any, like, weird little tricks I know throughout this game. For the most part, at least.
Here we go!
Your fans will be disappointed with less streams, however, if that's what they feel is best for optimal content, then honestly, the creator knows best. Or if that's what you think is better. I mean, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, you know? Like, there's a lot to consider. Honestly, I feel like the biggest problem that I've been having lately, in terms of, like, being a streamer... What star is this? Oh, just to the top. Got it. Is just the fact that I haven't really been doing all that much for YouTube. Well, I mean, I've been doing a lot of things for YouTube. I just haven't been getting it out there for YouTube. So I kind of feel like I'm screwing that up. But at the same time, I also just feel like, with how little time I have, I've been stressing out about a lot of things more. Including getting out things for YouTube, and the fact that I haven't been. I think another big problem is just simply the fact that I don't know... Wait, here's a fucking insane trick. Here's one. I just remembered this one. I don't remember where it is exactly, but... This shit! How is anyone supposed to guess that? You see that? It's just hidden in the walls. There's no way for anyone to know that's there, besides just punching it themselves. Sorry, I just felt the need to point that out. Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like I wouldn't really know which day I would never have known. I feel like most people wouldn't have known. I only knew because I found out through someone else on the internet. Oh, we can go to the first Bowser fight now. I want to check something else, though. No, okay. This will be relevant later. Remember this. Just keep that in mind for now. Anyway, yeah, I just feel like I wouldn't know which day I would be able... Well, which day I would want to take off of my current schedule. Because honestly, I kind of like the Monday streams. It's just that it's like the amount of streams is the issue, not the actual streams themselves most of the time, I feel like. Like, I don't really want to get rid of any of my stream days, as it is. I like the Monday streams because they're later in the day, so I feel like that gives people more of an opportunity to get here. Also, here's another thing people would never be able to guess on their own, I feel like. There it is! There's the star! In the fucking wall! Which streams are easier for people to get to? Which ones average more viewers? Yes. I feel like the Monday streams are probably the easiest ones for people to actually get to because it's later in the day. But at the same time, I don't know, because my Saturday streams have been averaging a lot lately too, probably just because of the game. I feel like the game is, like, the biggest thing that determines how many people are going to be on each stream. But, like, I don't know, you know? I'm not here trying to fucking game the system or whatever. I'm just here making observations about what's happening. Ever since I started playing Dying Light, people have been showing up to a lot of the streams. I need to actually read these. Wait. If this is... then what the fuck did I just do? I guess that was a completely different star. I think it's supposed to be this one. I think I was supposed to be getting that one up there. Okay, that answers that question. But as I was saying, I don't really try to play the system, I just kind of play both what I enjoy and what people have told me they would enjoy watching. You know? Bad. Oh, that was way too close for comfort. Right? So I don't really put that much planning into my streams all that much. I mean, like, I plan them, obviously. But I don't know. I feel like Monday and Saturday might be the best days to keep, but at the same time, I like having the Wednesdays there. Because those are a good chance for me to collaborate with Arizona. Because that's also a day that she streams, so we could both just kind of stream at the same time and have our shared chat and everything. But like 3 days is just too much. Especially considering Arizona's Wednesdays are like only every other week. So while I'm doing something with Arizona, I usually have to have something else at the ready. Not that that's her fault. Okay, red coins. We're going to get 100 other coins as well. Well, 100 coins total. Probably not 100 other coins. You get the point. So, like, it's just a lot to think about, is what I'm trying to say. And I really do feel like I should probably cut it back a bit. Like, I'm doing 3 streams for a while now, and I'm starting to notice just how much work that is. So maybe I should actually... like, now that I've had some time to see what it's like, I can kind of make more of an analysis of, like, if that's a good idea, if that's something I should be doing. But again, because of just all those factors I've been describing to you guys, just kind of like half and half about whether or not I should do it. I just don't know, man. Sorry if I'm ranting a lot about my personal problems on stream, I guess. Or maybe I'm not, because, again, people seem to like it when I use them as my therapist. But, you know. So those are all very important, because I'm pretty sure if you miss even one of those, you're not getting 100 coins here. Just figured I'd throw that out there. But yeah. Sorry about just kind of going off about my personal problems. It's just a lot to think about. A lot of weird, very specific problems that only really apply to streamers, I guess. Just know that I'm thinking of you guys a lot of the time, alright? How about that? How about I put it that way? Ha! I don't really do it that way that much. I mean, that's the way you're supposed to do it, by sneaking up on them. But why would I do that when I can just fucking dive bomb them from 300 feet away? You got this, whatever you decide, we love and support you. I appreciate that. I don't think I've ever managed to get that one up without falling all the way down, so I'm just not gonna do it. It's not worth it. Seriously? Come on, Mario. Really? Really? That's where you're gonna ground pound? That's where you're gonna hit it. Work with me here. Oh my god. I swear I'm good at this game. I swear. Honestly, I probably look like a little bitch to a lot of other people. Like, complaining about all my problems with streaming and how I don't want to do it 3 days a week, considering the fact that some people do this shit day in, day out, every single day for like 6 hours. And also have time to, like, put out YouTube videos and shit. I don't know. But hey, everyone's different, you know? Not everyone can do the same things. Some people can't handle the stress quite as well as other people. Okay. This is the tough part. I missed one. There's somewhere on this island, there's a red coin. I have no idea where it could be. Maybe the top of the flagpole? I know there's like a one up at the top of the flagpole. But I don't know where that coin could be. Oh my god. I didn't think I was gonna land on him. It's probably somewhere really weird and specific. Somewhere I never would have guessed on my own. Or somewhere that I've already checked and just missed. Or somewhere up this fucking ramp that I can't get up for some reason. Dude, come on. I really don't want to fall here, though. I mean, it's not so bad, because I already got the 100 coin star. But it would still suck if I have to collect all 7 of the ones I already have again. Very convenient. Thank you, game. Don't. I just want to get up the stairs. Pretty sure I already got that one. Up, please. Genuinely have no idea where it could be. What? That's why I did that, because that's exactly where I needed to be. Okay. I knew it was somewhere weird. If I just looked in that one specific direction, if I'd gone for that one up earlier, I probably would have found it.
Here we go!
Yeah, well, hindsight's 2020. We are fucking decimating this.
Let's go!
And this was easy. It's weird, but it's easy. It's easy once you know what you're doing. But this is another one of those, how the fuck would you possibly guess this things? See this tree? There's an owl in it. He doesn't like it when you wake him up, but also, he lets you fly with him. How are you supposed to find this owl on your first playthrough? I have absolutely no idea. But it's there! It's there and the game expects you to find it! And I think we're all done with that level now. We have absolutely no reason to return to Wump's Fortress ever again. Anything? Yes, here! This is what I was talking about earlier. I mean, at least with that one, there's kind of an indicator because it shows you that there's something weird going on with that suddenly glowing. I think I actually did find that one out on my own. Because I saw that that was glowing for some reason and just kind of looked to try to find what it was. Now, here's the thing. I'm really bad at this level. I usually miss one red coin. Oh, there it is, two. There's two of them in a row. Okay. One of these days, I'll get that perfectly on my first try. I swear to God. Can I even get those? I think they're too high. No, don't tell me they're too high. I can't. It's too high. Ah, damn it. Okay, well... that means we have to do it again. We might be here for a while. I'm just gonna warn you of this right here, right now. We might be here for a hot minute. Like, it's not bad controls. It's just, you gotta be perfect. You think the flying on GTA 5 is hard? No, I'm going back. GTA 5 flying is nothing compared to this. I'm not gonna have enough. Wait! I mean, that's not perfect, but I'll take it. Oh.
Here we go!
It wasn't the best, it wasn't the cleanest, but you know what? I got it. So that's all that matters. Ha! What do you think about that, Mario 64? Anyway, now that we've pressed that switch in that level, we can go back here.
Let's go!
Honestly, in terms of the whole restructuring my stream system, I've been thinking about ditching one of the stream days, but also maybe streaming for longer? Question mark? I don't know. I feel like having the streams more spaced out will help, even if I am technically doing the same amount of hours per week. Great shot. So glad that that got me right up to the top of the mountain. And definitely didn't take me right back to where I started. Like, I'm thinking maybe I take out... I pick one day to take out. And then... maybe make it, like, 3-hour streams? I don't know. Can we get in the cannon? My sister's making noise in the other room. I don't know what it is. I'm just hearing thumping. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's some weird thumping coming from the left wall, which would probably sound like it's behind you guys. Alright. I've never been good with this either, because you have to get, like, a perfect shot to get all 5 in a row. That's really hard to do. So I always have to take like a couple shots at this. Like literally a couple shots. It's an easy star, but I've never gotten that one perfect either.
Here we go!
But yeah, I genuinely have no idea what I'm gonna be doing with the streaming from here on out. I'll make a plan, I swear. I'm just not gonna be able to guarantee you what that plan will be. Sorry, just needed a drink real quick. Let's do the water level, I guess. God, we're not even an hour into the stream. We might get through, like, this entire first floor today. I feel like I should mute myself so you guys can just listen to the audio of this. God, this is genuinely one of the most calming songs in video game history, I'm pretty sure. There's some real nice calming shit out there for video game songs, honestly. And I would like to recommend a few, but I can't think of very many right now, because I'm just focusing on the game. Maybe I'll link to a couple in... Yeah, I think that's the plan. Anyone watching this anywhere, Twitch, YouTube, doesn't matter, check the pinned comment of this stream archive. I'm gonna throw in some just really nice, calming songs, video game songs.
Here we go!
Maybe send a few back, I don't know. Maybe we can all share our favorite chill as fuck video game music. I know the Professor Layton series has some good ones, that's for sure. I think, if I remember correctly, there are some codes here which just straight up give you a song. But you have to find and talk to them. Don't know which ones it is, though. Is it you? No. You're useless to me. It's not gonna be the one up front. I'm almost 100% sure it is not this fucking guy. This fucking guy right here. Now that I think about it, though, we're not gonna be doing this level out of order because we already started the other one. But if I remember correctly... Okay, there's not even one here, so no, I do not remember correctly. You know what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to get through every level in a floor all the way through, and then have the end of the stream be at the end of the boss fight. Like the major boss, the fight against Bowser. Oh, good. So glad I got that. That's the plan, at least. I feel like it's not going to go according to plan when I get to, like, the top floor. Especially because I'll probably have to cut the top floor in two, honestly. Assuming I'm going at the same rate I usually do, I'm definitely going to need some more time for the top floor. I can't do it all in one stream. What was it? Plunder in the sunken ship. Okay. Look for this. We gotta go all the way down. I hope you guys aren't hearing my button clicks, because the controller I have is very click-clacky. Okay, that was on me. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not supposed to touch that guy. I know what you're supposed to do is get him out of that hole. Just fill up. Right? I don't know how to get him out of the hole. Like, I feel like a lot of the time when I'm playing this level, I, like, swim in front of him the best I can to try to tempt him out, to try to do something, and then I just leave for a second after him not reacting for a long time, and then when I get back, he's just kind of gone. I don't know if that's how this is supposed to work, or if I'm doing something wrong or right. Yeah, look. Case in point. There he is. He's gone. He's, like, up here now. No, he isn't. What? Okay. Sure, game. Alright, this part's tough. You have to, like... Bad. Okay. I know a secret, though. Well, it's not really a secret, but it's something important. The smallest little air pocket. You're a genius? I mean, I'm a genius, you say, immediately after I hit the wrong thing. You gotta, like... put these in order, which is apparently not that one. I feel like that one in the middle is the last one. Yeah. And then it's like... right, left. It is not right, left. Process of elimination, my favorite game mechanic. You know, fun fact about that eel, apparently a lot of people get, like, terrified of that thing. And I'm not gonna say that this game never scared me, because there definitely is something that scared me. We'll talk about that when we come to it, I'm sure. But I never really found the eel all that scary. Honestly. Well, I mean, I never found it all that scary. Asterix, up until it showed up again in Super Mario Odyssey, and it was, like, incredibly hyper-realistic and freaky for, like, no reason. Shit's fucked, yo! Okay, here, hurry. We gotta hurry so that way we can get as close to the star as possible without actually doing most of the platform challenge they have. See, normally you're supposed to jump up all that. But why do that when you can swim? It's a water level after all.
Here we go!
But yeah, the eel in this game never really freaked me out. Even though I've heard some people were genuinely like... I mean, it was like when they were younger, so obviously they weren't too freaked out, I'd imagine. But still really freaked them out. Which, I mean, you know, different people are scared by different things. I'm not saying that you're like a coward or anything, or that I'm right. Because obviously that's not the case. Everyone has different fears, different things freak them out. It's just different from person to person. But I don't know why they decided to make it so freaky in Super Mario Odyssey. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna see if I can't find a picture real quick. I'll try not to take too long. I think this is like the best picture I can find of it. What the fuck is an AVIF file? What the hell? Alright, well, if OBS can't open this, then we're just SOL, I guess. How do I do this? I gotta make a new source. Image. Okay. Desktop. It's not here. What? It can't open it. Wonderful. Okay, well, that's just out of the question then. Because I'm not gonna fucking spend time to figure out what the fuck an AVFI file is. So I'm just gonna... Sorry! I just didn't want to waste too much time sitting there looking for images. But yeah, maybe look that up if you get a chance. Look up the eel from Super Mario Odyssey. It's unnecessarily realistic. I forgot my microphone. Hi, you're coming over here. There we go. Now you can probably hear me better. Anyway, this is why I always assume that you have to like get in front of the eel to move it out of the ship. Because that's what you do here. There it is. There it is. He sticks his head out and then he starts swimming. Damn it. Oh, it's so... it's over. We're so done for. We're not gonna make it. We're gonna drown. We're gonna drown. We're gonna drown. Oh my god. Yeah, what the heck is AVFI? That's what I'm saying! Like, I have never heard of that before today as like a file type. And apparently OBS hasn't heard of it either. Got it. There. Easy. Not even a problem. But yeah, look up just like Super Mario Odyssey eel, and you should be able to find a picture of it. It's not that freaky, but it's like, it's creepily realistic. Compared to the, you know, the one that we just saw. That goofy motherfucker. It's a little bit of a whiplash. Especially considering most of the rest of the game. Mario Odyssey had a lot of weirdly realistic graphics in it. It's just bizarre, honestly. I mean, I'm not complaining. It was a pretty great game. I think I prefer 64 and Sunshine, but I still enjoyed it. Even if it was a little... Mario Odyssey got repetitive. As someone who likes 100% complete games, I would say I'm a completionist, but I don't think people use that term anymore, considering the fact that the guy who coined that term did some things. You know, some things. I mean, at least it's not that bad, but it's... I mean, it's still pretty fucking bad, but it's not the worst thing he could have done, is what I'm saying. Cool. Got the last fucking chest. But yeah, as someone who likes to go through the entirety of games, especially like 3D collectathon platformers like Mario 64, I like to get everything in them. And when a lot of that just turns out to be a lot of the same, it's not very interesting. They focused a lot more on quantity over quality for the stars, I feel like. Because just so many of them were the exact same thing. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. No. I swear that was a thing. I guess it might only be in the DS version. I don't know. I need to start reading these. Red coins, okay. That means we're in for it now. So we're gonna have to go fucking everywhere for this. I mean, I didn't hate Odyssey. It had a lot of interesting things in it, and some of it definitely had... Some of it was very... I'm trying to use words that aren't just interesting over and over. It was fun, it was interesting. It had some new mechanics, they were good. But a lot of it... I also feel like if you weren't going for 100% and you were just playing the game normally, it was way too short, right? It felt like you never really had to get all that many stars to unlock the next world. And on top of that, the fact that every single world was unlocked in order. Like, yeah, you do that, like, I'm doing that here. But it definitely felt a lot less fun when it was actually supposed to be linear. It didn't really feel like there was all that much choice. You specifically had to go to this world in this order, and you only had to grab like 1 or 2 tiny little stars and maybe go through like a main story event for each of them. Well, stars, quote unquote. But you get the point. And again, it's not that I dislike Odyssey, it's just that I feel like it was kind of... It was slightly disappointing, but more than anything, I see it as like... It's a step in the right direction, is what I primarily see Mario Odyssey as. Not that there was anything wrong with, like, 3D Land or 3D World. Well, I mean, 3D Land was kind of boring. I've tried to replay it a few times. I've never actually gotten through it, just because I wasn't all that interested. So I guess that says everything you really need to know about 3D World, or 3D Land. World was better. But still not fantastic. But I like the return to form. Full completion is definitely tough. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially considering there's like, what, 800 moves in Mario Odyssey? It's a little absurd. Especially considering, again, how many of them are more or less the exact same. Like, a bunch of them are just look at picture, ground pound where picture tells you to. I got real sick of those spot the difference things, and the fact that that was an entire moon I need to find. Thank God, man. So, like, there's no in-between. It doesn't hit that sweet spot, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's either too long and repetitive, or too short. You know? Sorry if you keep hearing, like, bed squeaks or whatever. I keep adjusting myself. Ow. Because I don't... Whenever I'm playing, like, a console game like this, I have to sit on my bed. Well, I mean, I don't have to, but it's a lot more comfortable to sit on my bed than it is to sit on the... or at the computer. Which just means... But the thing is, it's not all that comfortable because there's no back on the front part of the bed. What am I playing this on right now? This is on the Nintendo Switch. This is through the game Super Mario 3D All-Stars. A game that people had mixed feelings about. I don't know the exact details because it's been a while. But I remember people overall weren't that happy with it. I think it's fine. It's not the worst in the world. I enjoy it still. Even if it is pretty much just an emulator. I enjoy having a physical copy of... I enjoy having a physical copy of 3 games, and also this is the first time I've actually owned a legal copy of Mario Sunshine, I guess I should say. Ah, fuck. At least those coins don't disappear. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I like the game. Lots of other people were less than happy with it. But I don't mind it. I mean, like, worst case scenario, you get Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy on a portable console. So, like, you can only complain you can only complain so much about it, you know? Like, the only portable console, quote-unquote, that I would be able to play this on otherwise would be my phone. And it's not all that great emulating most games on your phone, honestly. I would say the DS is probably your best bet with its touchscreen. But, like, even then, overall, it's still not perfect. Okay, don't grab that, because we still need 4 more coins. Oh, which begs the question. How the hell am I gonna get 4 more coins? Probably not from this dude. I feel like I've gotten... Wait. Oh, don't these things drop coins when they fall? Oh, did I mess it up? Oh, did I fuck myself? Oh, no. The worst part is, that is wholly plausible knowing me. Did I just miss? Oh. I think I just missed those last 4 coins. I don't want to admit that. I don't like that thought, but... Ah, shit. There's gotta be some more somewhere, right? Please? Oh my god, thank god there's more. I feel like I always forget about those ones. Oh, hang on. Thought maybe I could wall jump. Got it.
Here we go!
Okay, we're fine. We don't have to restart. Thank God. You know what? Since I'm in the area, it's probably not gonna matter for a while. Well, at least not right now. But since he's right here, I might as well open up a cannon, right? Yeah. You know, I guess since we were just talking about the Switch, how's everyone feeling about the Switch 2? I don't have one. I've been kind of skeptical of it, considering, well, everything. Mostly the price, honestly. The price and how little is really on offer right now. Like, from what I can tell, there's, what, 4 Switch 2 games, quote-unquote? There's, like, Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4, which I already have on PC, so, no, I'm not paying for that on Switch. There's the new Mario Kart, which seems fine, I guess, but also... I needed to go back. The cannon was right there. But also, like, I don't really see the point to having open world in Mario Kart, and honestly, I'm just not really feeling Mario Kart all that much right now, I guess. And then there's the Donkey Kong game, which I literally do not care about. And then there's Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. How thrilled is everyone for that? You give them money and they give you the manual for the game. That's so cool. That's definitely a worthwhile investment, don't you think, chat? Don't you think? Yeah, I didn't think so. This is a bad idea. Oh, that was...
Here we go!
Normally when I do that, I always go through all of the spikes. I've never tried that before. But yeah, I'm still not too sure about the Switch 2. I think for this last one we need another cap that we don't have, so we're just gonna move on. Yeah. One of these guys has a star. I really feel like one of these guys has a star. Open world seems cool. I mean, it seems like an interesting idea, but at the same time, I just... Does it really... It doesn't feel like it would... It doesn't feel like it would add anything, you know? Nope. No stars from him. I guess we'll just have to check back later. Don't knock until you try it. I mean, I've played a lot of open world games, and that's kind of why I'm knocking it, honestly. Because I feel like a lot of the time, the open world part of the open world really just feels like a lot of empty nothing in between the actual parts of the game that you would want to be playing. You know? That's how I feel about Skyrim, that's how I feel about Breath of the Wild, that's how I feel about Tears of the Kingdom. Like, they're fine games, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like the open world really adds all that much. I mean, it's fine, those games were clearly made more with that in mind, but I feel like, would this game be considered open world? I don't think so. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's probably good open... Well, that's not to say that those games are bad, but, you know... I just feel like maybe it's just... Maybe I'm just not really that big in the idea of open worlds, I guess. Like, I enjoy... Like, the idea is cool, having a massive world that you can explore with all sorts of things to do. And yeah, inevitably, there's going to be some parts that are empty, but I feel like a lot of it is just kind of going from quest to quest to quest, with a lot of mostly empty space in between. And I feel like that's gonna be... We do not allow Skyrim slander around here. Arizona would say different, that's all I'm gonna say. And I feel like... Right, the things that give those Skyrim and Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom a lot of the actual things that make it interesting are like things that are kind of standard for those games, like side quests and hidden dungeons and things and like secrets and new things to find. And it's like, are you really gonna get that out of a Mario Kart game? You know? Like, you're not looking for dungeons or doing side quests in Mario Kart. You're just kind of doing races, and that's fine. But I feel like there wouldn't really be a way to make that... Like, the few things that give open world substance would not be there in Mario Kart World, I feel. I mean, again, I haven't played the game, so literally what the fuck do I know? But I don't know, I'm just skeptical of the whole thing. It's just, I don't know. And I mean, like, besides that, what would I even be getting a Switch 2 for? Nothing that the Switch 2 has been revealed to have so far has interested me. At this point, even though I've been considering buying a Switch 2 as, like, an upgrade to my current Switch, just because my current one is kind of dying these days, I'm honestly wondering if it would just be better to buy another Switch. Like, don't upgrade, just moving sideways, you know? Sideways grade, I guess. Shit. I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, I was definitely not supposed to do that. I just got greedy because I wanted the coins. Alright, well... It's fine, we can just go to the... Getting through this slide takes us out of the... It takes us back to the rest of the level anyway, so it's not a big deal. We're probably gonna have to go through here to get the 100 coin star anyway. So we'll just take the short path. But yeah, I guess those are like... I guess we have like 2 questions for chat to think on for the day. No, like 3 questions now I think about it. Was it? I've lost track at this point. I asked you guys what are some nice, chill video game... Well, I mean, for lack of a better term, some chill video game things that you like to listen to. Relaxing stuff, I mean, not literally cold. And then also, what are your thoughts on the Switch 2? I'm just genuinely curious. I want to hear what you guys have to say. And I really feel like I asked another question for you guys, but I can't think for the life of me what it was. So, oh right, it was what are your thoughts on Mario 64 DS? So that's your pop quiz for the day, I guess. That's your homework. Tell me in the comment section of the YouTube VOD, what are your thoughts on Mario 64 DS? What are some nice, relaxing video game themes that you like to listen to? And what are your thoughts on the Switch 2? Class dismissed. Except not actually, because we still have like 40 minutes. There we go. Post your answers in the comments of the YouTube blog. I already said that, I think. Whatever. Just gotta make sure that everyone knows. Okay, we're probably not gonna be able to do, like, every single... We're probably not gonna be able to do this floor at a time. But... Oh, was this one the 8 red coins? Yes, okay. So let's... I'm gonna start by going down the slide, just so that we can get as many coins as possible as soon as possible. Because I think a lot of them are down here. Yeah, we're not dealing with you, so you can leave. Don't go. Get out of my face. I've got more important things to worry about. I think if we miss some coins, we can... Okay. See, it's a good thing that we decided to do this first. That way we didn't lose all of our coins when we had, like, 99. Just saying. Oh, right, I forgot about that. That's a fun little detail. Hang on. Watch this. Nope, hang on. I gotta do it just right. I've got a plan here, I swear. It was off screen, damn it! Hang on, I need to move you to a more convenient location. This is an awkward place to do it. Watch this. If you dive near the penguin, it'll dive too. It's entirely useless, but it's kind of cute. That's all. That's all I wanted to show you with that. We can move on now. I'll stop wasting your time. Well, more so than I am already. Okay, that's the big one. That's the big coin. Now we gotta get a lot of the other ones. A lot of the smaller groups. This is definitely the toughest part of the 100 coins here. There's gonna be a lot of tough parts of getting 100 coins. Some of these, we're not gonna be fucking ready for. I'm just gonna say that outright. Okay, we're already at 65 though. That's not... Jesus Christ. You're gonna give me a heart attack, man! Why did that show up, like, right when I was at the most stressful part of the slide? Right at the end there? Oh my god, that really scared me. It's fine, you didn't scare me off, at least. Okay, so there's... We're mostly just gonna be going back and gathering the coins we missed, I guess. 'Cause we got to, like, 80 from the slide alone. Wait, there is a way to kill you, and I remember now. That's not the way to do it, though. I mean, I feel like you're probably not intended to kill this guy, even if there is a way to do it, considering how small this area is. Okay, we're not killing this guy, you know? It's not worth it. He gets to live. He will be spared. If not purely because I can't do it. You have to spin around him, and then after a while he'll start to, like, tilt and fall over if you spin around for long enough. I mean, that's also obviously one of those how the fuck would you guess that things. But at the same time, I feel like that's more... like, it's not needed, you know? That one-up, I guess, also wasn't needed. But some of these are just, like, insane where they put them. That's it, we're done. That's all the coins we needed already. I didn't realize there were that many on the fucking indoor slide part. We didn't even need, like, most of them. I think it probably intended to get most of the coins out here, honestly. And I remember always doing that, and then just using the slide as, like, a last-ditch effort to see if I missed, like, one or two or something. But now I realize that I've probably been doing it wrong, and it's a lot easier to just go for the slide first. See? We're all learning something today. It's a learning experience for all of us. Damn it. This bridge is annoying, by the way. It's super obnoxious, and it's usually best to just go around it. But I didn't want to risk trying to get a long jump all the way to this other portion over here, because I probably would have died. Okay, I got that one. I'm pretty sure I got this one, yeah. Okay, now on the subject of how the fuck would you know that moments, chat, strap fuck in. Oh, wait. No, wait, yeah, this seems right. You go through here. That teleport's like the only way to get back up here, by the way. So if you don't know about that, that's a problem. Problem for you, I will say. It's not like there's anything wrong with not knowing about that, it's just a pain in the ass. Well, you can actually, I take back what I said about this being a how the fuck would you know that, because you can kind of see it from up there. But yeah, you're supposed to jump down here. Not worth it. Not worth it. Oh, here. God's sake. Okay, I'm not getting that. I'm not gonna lose life trying to get a life, you know? That's just some really good life advice. Never lose a life trying to get a life, chat. Long jump across here, and we are done.
Here we go!
This might be perfect in terms of timing, honestly. We might be able to get through the entire first floor. Just the first floor, I'm assuming. Well, except for that, because we can't do that. But we should be able to get through these last 2 stars, and then grab one more secret star. And then fight Bowser, get a star there. Not from him, just a star that's in the area. And then we'll be able to wrap up the stream once we're all done with that. Okay, this one is really annoying. I've never been able to get this one very well. We have to guide this body, this snowman body, down to the snowman head that we've been passing by down here. Like this. You don't have to take the hit there, but I usually do just because it's just a better risk. Why can't you do the third world star? I need to get another upgrade. The metal cap. I can't do that yet. We get that from the second floor. Once we get the second floor, aka, well, I mean, not the second floor. It's the second floor we go to, technically, but it's the basement, actually. Once we get to the basement, we can unlock the metal cap, and then we can go back to the World 3, Course 3, and then get the last star there. But for now, that's completely off the table for us. There's, at least from what I know how to do, from what I know and what I am capable of, it is not possible for me to get that star. Maybe other people can do it. I can't. Oh wait, you know what? Why don't we just take the easy way? We need to be down here, but here's the complicated part. We need this cannon. A lot of these cannons are just used for, like, one specific star.
Stop attacking! He's a friend!
Jesus Christ. Hi, Arizona. Oh, am I winning, son? I'm doing alright. It's a good thing I don't really need to fight for this star. I just need to open up this cannon. It doesn't count as violence if I'm just shooting myself out of it. I could have taken away the glasses, be glad it was Kleiner jump scare. I've been getting jump scared a lot this stream. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Hydrate, alright. Hi, Nora's here too. God, everyone's showing up now. Hey everybody, you guys been having a good day? OMG at Damon, OMG at Nora. Everyone is here, except Waluigi. Okay. This is the hard one. Don't want to aim too high or too low. That was too low. Oh my god. I should be dead. I should absolutely be dead after that. Just woke up and I finally made it to the stream. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Sorry, my streams are at an inconvenient time for you. Okay. What are you doing all the way up there? Come on. Okay. Long jump. Alright, so this mission is supposed to teach us about the wall jump. But I feel like it's so insane to even figure out how to get here. Like, who's actually gonna find this on their own? I mean, I'm sure there's people who did, just from curiosity of where that cannon could possibly lead and why there's a tree down there. But at the same time, it's not very obvious that this is where you're supposed to go when the game just says wall jump, you know? Okay. Nah, you're fine. My life is inconvenient. Oh, don't say that about yourself. Arizona and I are both glad that you're in our lives. And I'm sure there are many other people who feel the same way. Okay.
Here we go!
I'm always super nervous on that stupid little ice bridge. Yeah, wall kicks will work. How in the fuck are you supposed to figure out that means go under the island? You know? I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Alright, so we're only gonna be able to get 2 more stars this stream. And then, well, I mean, we probably could do more, but I'm only going to get 1 more. Oh, wait, no, 3 more. There's 1 secret level back here. And then there's 1 in the boss area. The boss level. Speedrun. Oh, we've been doing. Well, I mean, I'm assuming by speedrun standards, this is terrible and not something most people would consider a good speedrun. But you know what? That's what we have going. But I'm still doing relatively quickly. Okay, so we gotta get here under, like, 21 seconds, I think? Well, that's not gonna work. I think I screwed it. I fucked it. Oh, chat. That's fine. We're supposed to be able to get 2 stars. One if we get to the end before, like, 20 seconds or something. And then, obviously, one for just making it to the end. Do it in half an eighth press. Do it again, but better.
Boo!
Jesus. Why are all my things so loud today? Oh, it's telling me... The game's telling me about things that I should have done for the basement. The game thinks I'm that late into it already. Go through the window, Mario. That's what happens when you make sure you're thorough. Okay, now I just need to not run into the wall this time. I'm sure I can do it. This one isn't that hard. There's a much harder slide way later, which luckily does not require you to get it under a certain time. Okay, it's under 21 seconds, I guess. Because 2003, that's not bad. Thank you for the confetti. Alright. Now we just gotta fight the big guy. He is, well, I mean, in this scenario, he probably deserves to be kicked out, considering everything, but I still don't want to do this to him. Also, I had Boo queued in case you fucked it again. Wow, thanks, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, it went so fast that you guys couldn't even see it. So earlier, when we got enough stars to be able to go through here, the game was like, oh, Princess Peach must be just past this door. Wow, look, there she is, there's her painting. I get what they were going for, at least. Also, for the record, there's an invisible wall. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I messed with the camera. I messed with the camera, and in turn, the camera messed with me. But yeah, there's an invisible wall here, so even if you knew about that, you cannot get that. Yeah, there wasn't an invisible wall here, that's
Oh, you stink!
How quiet you. I'd like to see you play this game, at all. Don't. Oh, you idiot. You walked backwards into it. Okay, so to get the star on each of these boss levels, you need to get 8 red coins, and there's one back there, which is why I'm hanging out by this button. Careful. You have seen me play this game, I was Pink Sonic. Yeah, you also had a very less than optimal experience, considering you played a modded version that I convinced you to play. So it's my fault. It's my fault that you hate this game, is what I'm trying to say. Why am I collecting these? There is no 100 coin star for the boss levels, so I don't know why I'm getting coins. There's no reason for me to do this. I need to stop telling myself I need to go for the coins. I just need the red ones. Just grab the coins that are my favorite color. I don't need the yellow ones. The yellow ones are fine. They can help when I'm out of health, but I don't need them all the time. It would be nice to have some money, honestly. It would be nice to be able to find money everywhere, or to get money at all. Just want to make sure I didn't screw it up, alright? We're already at the end of this level, by the way. The boss stages usually aren't that long. Also, by the way, Arizona, you forgot to change your Steam, so that way it's offline again, like you normally keep it. I I know this because I just got a message that you were playing a very specific game, which I will not be outing you for right now, because I have other things to worry about. And I know if I did, you would jump scare me while I'm trying to focus. What? I said I wouldn't out you for playing that. It's not like I read it out. So this is the tough one. Is that? Okay, yeah, it does barely reach it. I couldn't remember. Just for not outing me, I will not make Bowser a part of the science team. I'm guessing that means you were going to redeem pacifism when I got there, which, thank you, I appreciate that. I mean, I wish I didn't have to, but also that's how this game is, so I knew what I was in for when I signed up for it. Nope. Hang on. Wait. Oh wait, this works. Perfect. There we go. Now I just gotta get that, deal with Bowser, and we can be on with our day. I should be dead. Is it obvious I'm not very good at this game? Well, it probably isn't. Honestly, I feel like I've been mostly on point today. I'm actually not a pro at this, believe it or not. In fact, I kind of suck.
Here we go!
Sure as hell not a simple flips. You probably noticed that by now. Alright. Alright, here we go. I know some people are probably gonna think, oh, this is another one of those how are you supposed to know this moments. Here's the thing, he literally just told us how to beat him. You are simple flips. I don't think so. But yeah, the game literally tells you exactly how to beat him.
Here we go!
First try! Oh, I feel bad though. He didn't deserve this. We'll see him again later.
Here we go!
I should add that as a confetti sound. Alright. That seemed like a good spot to end it. So, thank you everyone for sticking around and watching. Sorry if this wasn't as energetic as a lot of our other streams. If I wasn't as social, there just wasn't that many people in chat, but that's fine. I still had a good time with it, and I hope you enjoyed it too, because I plan on continuing this game all the way through to 100% completion. I really love this game. I enjoy it a lot. Hang on. I enjoy it a lot. It's very nostalgic for me. Just gonna leave that there. You have fun with that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this too. I already said that. You get the point. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!